Hey audience, 1:50 p.m. Unless it's two, no, it'll be 2:50 p.m. Wow, that means that I'd been made unconscious. I didn't know even when I entered the restroom, which makes no sense to me. It would have been after 2:02 p.m. What time I was here, I was made unconscious. I've been here since about 9 a.m. or so, a little bit after 9 a.m. Actually. I was tear gassed and conscious multiple times because somebody here, they don't want me to charge my device. They're afraid that I'm gonna charge it. They were already you know informed in advance to make sure, or even possibly bribed in advance to ensure that I'm not able to start a live stream because there is a plot intent by homosexual pedophile male child rapists employed as Vancouver police and the Clark County deputy officers to make an illegal and lawful arrest. Once again, this is in Vancouver, Washington, on Thurston Parkway in Vancouver, Washington. So, Red Robin's restaurant. This is not just happening here; it's happening everywhere. I'm going. I'm being stalked by gang stalkers. This is what they're doing to me. And my father was in here. He made me unconscious. He drenched my right foot, and he's slipping my shoes off because it's oversized anyway, so it's easy for him to slip it off. And what he's doing is he's hitting my foot with a metal hammer, iron hammer to be precise. And yeah, it's very painful. He did something about it, and then I was having like a triggering pain because he provided the kitchen staff here like some sort of gangrene poison, like I don't know what it's called, like carbolic or what it is, but it was causing like effects of gangrene, and so I don't naturally have gangrene, but this thing, whatever he's poisoning me with, it can very well cause it. Now I have the remedy for that. So one of the things would be dairy. Another thing I think would be palm sugar. Another thing would be tea, um, red tea. And yeah, so these are some things that help me fight it off. This gangrene thing, when he was poisoning, this poisonous thing that's causing this gangrene symptoms. And by far, no matter how bad the effect was, it never actually, I never actually, uh, got this, what do you call it? This gangrene thing. वो मेरे साथ नहीं but it's obvious, that that's what he's wanting to do with me. There was a shooting pain. I don't know what you call that, but it's due to a poisoning. I don't think this thing is natural. God, what was done to me back in 2023 by my father and my mother is terrible. My both my parents have Munchausen's by proxy syndrome. I so बचपन से I've been abused by them. And then it's upsetting to me. Yeah, यहाँ पर I heard Zach Knight here again. आज सुबह. I recognize his voice, and that's how I can you know what is it? So this was when he thought I was unconscious. मैंने उसके हंसते हुए सुना था. I heard his voice, and it just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, why are they doing this to me? I don't. मैंने कभी उससे नफरत नहीं किया, but I couldn't help the unwanted POCD feeling that I had. POCD stands for pedophile obsessive compulsive disorder. It's not pedophilia. It's when an individual suffers from unwanted thoughts, unwanted feelings. It's mainly pertaining to a child, and that was the original label for this. What is it called? This disorder, this problem, whatever. And what do you call it? And then. Yeah, it's not necessarily just limited to children. It's not limited to like it can be any kind of thought, like thought of like even physical harm, or even like hate or anything like that. I don't feel hate towards him, but that night or that morning I मुझे पता नहीं क्या हो रहा था. and I don't. I tried to explain to him that I don't feel that way. I can't understand what these feelings, what this is that's coming over me, these sudden unwanted thoughts, these sudden unwanted feelings. um मुझे मुझे इतना पता है my mom and dad are doing a satanic tantric black magic ritual, and they do it all day, all day नहीं शायद, but pretty much every day वो लोग करते हैं, multiple times a day. They strike me with black magic stuff, and वो लोग is Jimenez Kali Gujarati. They worship and offer this um, animal sacrifice, animal slaughter, and slaughter of children to this Jimenez Kali. And then whatever items they have will look मुझे उससे like a strike करते हैं, with the black magic stuff. And then when before I was made unconscious again, when I set my head to my prayer rug, I heard these assholes, Rizan's second cousins, in-laws, and his cousins. I heard them say something like that they had these black gang rapists that are stalking me. They had them urinate in it, and I believe that it was damp, and that's what my right arm, that's what the sleeve on my jacket, on my, the right sleeve smelled like when I entered TJ Maxx, just shortly after I entered TJ Maxx. And I heard blackmail gang rapists inside there stalking into that store. And there's kuch khas nahi tha store mein. It's just that it was open early morning, and I have found good stuff. For example, I had like a creamy and like khaki cream colored mixed like camouflage beige pants. I don't know what the fabric was. Is partially rayon, and then I don't know what else it was mixed with, but it was a nice material. It was in like it didn't like just it doesn't look cheap like the things my mom buys me, and yeah, it was nice. That and I bought this ivory cream colored shirt to go with it. I mean, it wasn't. This white chick music मुझे disturb कर रहा है. But anyways, what was I saying? Yeah. So I was able to find good stuff. वहाँ पे. I would have liked to have found something there. Really, well, I can't open my mouth, but I'm looking for. But anyways, yeah. I would have liked to stay there, but they were intercepting the internet on my cellular phone, and the same thing was happening. So I don't know, they have like some sort of blockers inside the building that they're remotely intercepting, blocking it with. And then what's her name, Lily Galici, she followed me into TJ Maxx, and I think it was actually shortly after my arrival there. And, what do you call it? Then she stalked me into Red Robins. Her and Rizan's second cousins, and I don't know, does she want to fuck them? Kya hai uska problem? But anyway, uh, what do you call it? They like वो लोग मेरे पीछा नहीं छोड़ते. Like they like every fucking second वो लोग हंसते हैं मुझ पर. And and I had. I'm not sure how this girl heard this, because from what I understand, um, well, at least I thought I said it in my mind, but unless there's a medium here, or like a psychic remote viewer that has telepathy, they just um, hear kya, like my thoughts, what it was. But anyway, um, I may have said it out loud. I don't think I did. I did because I didn't open my mouth. Audience, for a long time I would never eat baha ke khana, never ever, and it never appealed to me. Baha ke khana. I I like Asian masala tadka. You know, and that was one thing I would always be afraid of, that लोग मेरे खाने पीने को contaminate कर सकते हैं. किसी ने enter किया seconds ago. One more thing, I need to inform my audience. There was like either feces or urine, and it looked like feces definitely on the toilet seats in each and every toilet seat. But even I could have been on the middle one too, and I wasn't able to see it, but it was very visible on the other toilet seats in the stalls here. And when after I entered into the bathroom stall, I was ready to use the restroom. A whole bunch of women with their little girls came, and then it's obvious that they were trying to make me look like a sexual predator to these little girls, because I'm being stalked by homosexual pedophile males of this homosexual pedophile male child rapist abducting sexual trafficking ring, and they even used a homosexual pedophilic term for what they do to male children. Now, a term they use on the male children is chicken, and then he I remember this homosexual pedophile male being rapist. He stated pasta chicken or chicken pasta, something like that. Anyways, they're such weirdos. But and then they're being supported, abetted, supported by heterosexual women. It makes no sense to me. I don't know how can anybody. My best guess is they have everybody like under like a hypnotic trance, something like that. Anyways, I'm just about done using the restroom here. It's like in bodily fluid, Mara, right leg there. Okay, alright. Just gonna. I'm guessing वो काली ही होगी या फिर कोई काला या काली का bodily fluids होगा, because they're the ones always doing that. Um, I don't get उन लोगों को क्या मिलता है ऐसा करने से. It's basically a bad karmic deed upon them. Anyway, I mean whether they believe it or not. Right, and one more thing is they're saying that this morning मैंने मैंने हगा था, bahar, and never did anything like that. I was trying to get my pants back on. Um, मैंने urinate करने के लिए pants नीचे खींचा था. When I was trying to get it back on, I was made unconscious, knocked to the ground, and मैं चिल्ला चिल्ला कर रोने लगी. I understood that was done to. So my line is protected. Nobody can actually lock me out of my line. But say that if they take the SIM card from the cellular phone, which they can do that if they shoot me unconscious with the tear gas tranquilizers, but then I would see the time, and then I have the evidence of the live stream going with this line, and then I would be able to recover. It's this line is linked to my identity. I guess nobody knows that, but anyway. And then especially there after the line, Kinky. It's linked to the Tingalad podcast account social media account, where these homosexual pedophile and child rapists are arranging to meet up with my audience and their male children, where they're abducting and raping them. Oh my god. I'm not sure how or why I have really bad diarrhea. As after like eating and drinking, it didn't happen last night. I do know how कि मैं बीमार feel हो रही थी just shortly after eating that kind of, and then I they said that I was sleeping, but I wasn't. I wasn't trying to sleep. I was made unconscious with a tear gas tranquilizers once again, and I felt it being shot at me. When there were a whole bunch of people standing in my surroundings in front of me, and I seen on the opposites, like all around. Um, that's when that happened. And I don't know how long, कितना देर तक मैं unconscious थी, but anyway, obviously it was over and over again. I'm guessing कि मैं sexually assault किया गया था during the time frame जब मैं मुझे unconscious किया गया था. But anyway, all right, I'm done here. Mostly in the background. Ouch. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, look, this is why they're freaking out about myself being in the bathroom alone. There's an outlet here where I can plug my phone into and charge it. That's why they're freaking. I've never experienced that before, you know. Um, I've never experienced being treated like that for, like, what do you call it? I mean, there's other public restrooms used for like a couple hours. And the fact that they're doing this with all my kanafina, even the items that I'm not, getting from restaurants, the items that are sealed and are not contaminated. They want to do this with everything. These black tea rapers, and then what do you call it? It's like they won't take no for an answer. It's like basically वो लोग मुझसे क्या कहना चाहते हैं कि वो लोग मेरा rape करेंगे or whether I like it or not, um, and that it's not my choice. They basically, in other words, that's what they're saying or stating. So nasty. And I'm sorry, I know that all Kalis are not like that, Kalia, but they are the ones that are doing this. And then Austin was out here too. I thought it was Beyonce and Beyonce's, but no, it was not Beyonce. It was not Jay Z and their family. It was very much Austin, and I think her in-laws and her own relatives. I recognized Austin's face, and they were laughing like junglies in the back kitchen place where they were let into by the staff at Nara, and they know they witnessed the child sexual trafficking crimes, and they didn't give a damn. They basically aided, abetted these people, well, or stayed quiet about it. I just wonder to myself like how a woman is strange. What यहाँ पे छूट के enter I just want to wash my hands and get out of here. They're doing like a pretentious act, make it like a sexual pervert, sexual predator, and I haven't done anything to anyone or the little girls. It's just like a pretentious act. Wait, Sting's here. They're always playing this like all music jim and nace, and they're just not gonna be singing. I don't feel well. It's obvious when Muhammad was here, he was battering me in my back. The whole right arm, shoulder blade and behind, it's also feels like somebody's been hitting me with the fist. Okay, so I could afford, to invest money into that home on Skidmore Street. Mom doesn't want, she doesn't want me to stay there. She wants me in jail, where she's trying to have me put, because they can't, because with the bench warrant they can't really force entry in my home, even though they have a bench warrant, unless they had probably arrest warrant, then they could probably do something. They could possibly force entry. What is the legality of forcing entry with what is called with the arrest warrant. Um, I'm gonna quickly wash my hands.
Ma'am?
Yes. I just need to wash my hands.
I'm gonna have to call the police.
Okay, that's totally fine. I just need to wash my hands. I just need to wash my hands. Dude, I just need to wash my hands. I wasn't sleeping and it's not my fault.
We're sleeping. I just saying that you've been here for extra long. And actually, cardiac, because you believe like an hour and a half ago, maybe even 2 hours ago, and then you left. Get it.